Sixers Internet, hello. Welcome to a Wednesday video, which means welcome to a local Chicago food review. Johnny Breaks over here, making me throw up my breakfast. Today we got a local spot called the Piggery. It's like a sports bar, kind of like uppity barbecue spot. It has a bunch of different sandwiches. We're both doing the Cubano. Comes with fries, it's 15 bucks. It's got this is like not a traditional Cubano, and I saw a video with the owner and he was like, don't think it's traditional.
What do you call it?
Well, it's called a Cubano.
It's called a Cuban.
Well, I think
no O at the end of it.
This has like 4 different meats on it and all kinds of stuff. So we're headed up to Irving Park in Ashland. So come along. I'm hoping that there's no more rough breaking. See you soon. Yep, 2 Cubans. Well, man, that was great timing. Yeah. Thank you so much. Have a good one, man. Man, that was literally the world's best timing. He was walking up with it, like. All right, 2 Cuban, not Cubano sandwiches from the Piggery acquired jump cut. All right, a new barbecue spot on the show. Corey Wagner, second angle.
All right, let's see what we got going on here. It looks like we got some good looking bread. Open it up, there's some pickles. We got ourselves a fried egg on there. Underneath that, what do we got? We've got pulled pork, ham, bacon, chorizo. There's also Gouda cheese on this, and chipotle dressing. So there you go, ladies and gents.
I did not know there was an egg on this. No, so that's a fun little surprise. Man, this is a big boy. Mm-hmm. Wow. Not a Cuban sandwich, but if they call it, they're a restaurant and I'm not. All right, here it is out of the package, so you can see it a little better. This monstrosity with fries, $14.99. It is a massive sandwich. All right, here we go. The Cuban sandwich, Piggery. Cheers.
Okay, first bite was good.
This is so big. On the very first bite, I got a little bit of yolk and then some of that pork.
Okay, that's pretty good.
With 4 meats like that, it's not too salty. I feel it's like a good saltiness. I thought it might be like just overload. That's pretty damn good.
Yeah, they do a good job. Now you consider this place a barbecue place. This is very difficult to eat though.
Doing a little bit of research and like, I kind of have like a saved tab on the computer for like barbecue around certain areas that are open on certain days, and this place was like under one of those categories. So I think my mind just went to barbecue because they have so much pork.
Okay, I heard you say that and I was like, I don't really consider this a barbecue spot.
Yeah, maybe it's not. Bread's doing its job so far. This could very easily turn into like a fall apart situation. Yeah, look at, oh okay, mine's like really staying together.
I've got clumps that have just fallen off. This is clumps of bread.
Yeah, we're having 2 different situations.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see this, it's just the bread. It's just doing that.
Mine just like staying together really well.
This is pretty good, but also pretty boring.
Yeah, I'd almost just rather have like a smaller regular Cuban sandwich than this.
I definitely would. For how much meat's on here, like, it's cool. I'm a fan of meat. It's not jam-packed with flavor the way I expected it.
Chorizo's a weird thing to put on there. Not a bad sandwich, but not something that's like a definite recommend to anybody by any means.
Try some of this meat by itself. Mine is very boring. The pulled pork.
Yeah, I bet this is gonna be. Yeah, that is like water.
Right?
Yeah, I bet it's the chorizo and the bacon kind of giving it more of flavor. Pulled pork to me is one of those things, I always think it's like kind of overrated overall. It's like easy to make. You can kind of season it and like sauce it however you want. But I feel like most pulled porks I'm kind of underwhelmed by. Like I always go brisket over that. I'll even go like smoked chicken over pulled pork. So I'm kind of like already thinking, so I'm glad there's a bunch of other stuff on here.
I think pulled pork has the opportunity to be good. I think it should be good. I think there's people out there who do make it really well. Right. But I think you're right that a lot of places that I have it at, they're just like, so you just cook it until it pulls off, right? Right. Well, no, it needs to have some flavor to it.
I know.
So I think you have to add something to it to flavor it up.
I think more than 50% of the time when I have pulled pork from places, I'm let down.
I believe that.
Places that do it well, it's great. Greg over there at CCK, yeah, he knows how to do pulled pork. But like your Joe Schmo spot, it's just not, it doesn't do a lot for me. This kind of felt like a sandwich they just wanted to like throw a bunch of meat on and like sounds like better than it is. Like chorizo, pulled pork, bacon, ham. Was it Gouda cheese you said?
Yep.
Like that sounds like it should be a home run.
Yes.
But for some reason it's like kind of a swing and a miss.
This sandwich is like orgies. They sound great.
Yeah.
Sounds like a fantastic time. You get invited to one, you show up, and there's no babes there.
Right.
It's just Whale City trying to smash some internal organs, get on top of you, flatten you out. More than half the folks there are dudes. You're expecting a different experience.
Yeah.
And that's how I bet most orgies kind of end up. Everyone thinks it's going to be the movie orgy with Brad Pitt and Angelina joining the fun.
Yeah.
And instead you got, no offense, but like, you know, Melissa McCarthy and The Undertaker hovering over top of you. It's like, That's how this is.
That's so funny. I did not expect that to come out.
Sounds like some great meats. But then you eat it and you're like, oh, I didn't know you're giving me all the nasty bland ones.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna give me a fun party. Said all the nerds came from school to hang out with you. You're like, okay. When you win some, you lose some.
Orgy always sounds like a good time. I think my anxiety would be too high to enjoy that even if there were beautiful people around.
I got a boner. Good.
I don't know what to do. Just start sucking and fucking, dude.
Jesus.
Sorry.
And lube.
I'm gonna take one more bite of this bad boy and then call it a day. The best thing of this should not be the egg and the cheese. And that's my favorite thing about it.
I do like egg yolk.
Yeah, oh my God, yeah.
Which also similar to orgies, that's kind of my fetish. Just egg all over my face, you know?
McLovin! Yeah, man, it's for 15 bucks. I gotta try those fries. But
bland.
They better have some damn good fries.
Nope.
This place didn't have like the best rating. Like a lot of the times the places that I'll pick as like my selection, you gotta at least be like a 4.2 out of 5. This was like a 3.4.
What do you use, Google's?
Google and Yelp, I cross-reference.
Nice, nice, nice.
And if like someone's done an article
That's
on
like
you.
Someone we just basically gave away like the Google search engine algorithm.
Yeah, we really did.
How we find our food.
Yeah. And we've talked about this before too, like we film in off hours, so like, you know, yeah, of course I want to go to like this 5-star pizza place, but they're open from like 5 to 9 Wednesday through Saturday. So it's like, you know, sometimes you got to go to places. The good thing about this spot, it's reliable. It's open every day at 11.
Yep. Yeah, I've driven past this spot many a times, and it just looks like a classic sports bar that has boring frat bros and boring food. Like, you know, those types of places where it's just people drinking pitchers and being like, bro, did you put money on the Yankees this weekend, bro? Dude, I got the Patriots negative 6.5 points, bro.
At least 75%
like,
of the clientele knows the money line of every game on.
And they just get enough booze and coke in them to not worry about the fact that the food tastes like trash. And they're willing to spend 14 bucks on a just subpar sandwich when really they can go out and experience some greatness in the world, but you know, they got booze, coke, and betting to deal with.
Bro, have you been to the Piggery?
Bro, dude, the Piggery, bro? Some dimes there, dude. That's where I met at this chick, Elisa. Bruh, dude.
Stone Cold Fox.
Stone Cold Fox? What year do you think it is?
I went to college in 1984.
Stone Cold Fox, bro?
Guys, don't forget to like this video. It helps the web series a lot. More people get to see the videos. And then we've been interacting with you guys in the comments today. How about just like what everybody's favorite barbecue sandwich is?
That's a good one.
Okay, so that's what it is. Guys, what's your favorite, like if you have to get a sandwich at a barbecue spot, or a good restaurant who kind of has like a little bit of a specialty in some barbecue, what sandwich would you go for? Corned beef, pastrami, brisket, dare I say pulled pork, pulled chicken, sausage sandwiches. Cubans, that's not even a barbecue sandwich. They basically, they took the Cuban, infused it with barbecue, and ruined both genres.
Yeah, they did. 2 wrongs make a wrong, or no, 2 rights make a wrong? Did we just find out that 2 rights make a wrong?
I think we just created something. That's hard to do. To take 2 things that are great and to put them together. They just did too much. You're doing too much.
Bada bop boom pow.
So comment that below. We'll interact with you guys.
What's yours?
Brisket. If I have to pick, I'd go brisket.
I'd probably go brisket, or I don't even really, I guess pastrami.
I like pastrami.
But I more think of deli than I think of a barbecue spot, but I bet barbecue spots have great pastrami.
Didn't we do that at Green Street Smoked Meats? We got a pastrami.
Probably.
It was unreal.
Changed my
and
life.
Pastrami is brisket. It's just brine.
Oh.
That's probably why you like it so much. It's the same cut of meat.
I got a cousin named Brian.
Yeah, it's just Brian.
Hey, bruh.
Yeah.
Donation shout out, donation shout out, donation shout out. The answer's not PayPal just now. Oh, I just sound like from somewhere in the south. The answer's not now.
Come over here, boy, and I'll show you how to make a nice paper aeroplane.
pull them down, Sean. We're not only on PayPal now, we got Venmo too if you didn't see. So you can donate on PayPal and Venmo. Helps us buy the food, the gas for the car, innovate the show, new merch, all the things that make this baby run. It helps with. People have been dropping some insane donations. So if you want to do that, Venmo is number 6 with cheese, all written out in the business tab, and then PayPal, the link is below. Click on it. Don't try to type the URL. It's easier just to click it. So today, do we have some donation shout outs?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Donation shout out number 1 goes to Musical Impressions Studio. Woo!
Yeah.
They donated $25 to us, and boy, do we appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. Donation shout out number 2, Marcus Campbell. Marcus dropped a 10 spot on the channel. Marcus, thank you so much. You guys, be like both of those badasses and donate. We love you guys, and thanks for making the show continue to run and for all the food to continue to be purchased because of you guys. I don't know what that was, sorry. All right, moment of truth. Time to rate it. Out of 5 stereotypical looking frat boys, how many stereotypical looking frat boys do you give the $15 Cuban fry combo Corey?
That was okay, but it was too bland and it way underperformed what it should have done. It's like having a guy who's built like LeBron but still can't dunk. Like it just, the pieces are there, but I'm watching it not do well, like in real time, and I just can't put my stamp of approval on that. I think it was overpriced, underflavored, and an all-around bad deal. I'm gonna give it a below average 2.
Oops, sorry. I started getting excited because that's my score. I was, yay, samesies! Yeah, dude, really bummed out. Like, I saw a little video on that sandwich. It looked insane and good, and I think that's one that if you photograph it in the right way, that is what they call an Instagram sandwich. Looks great on photo, not that great of a deal and not that flavorful. It needed like a sauce or something. The bread, like, mine like stayed together, but the bread didn't like complement the sandwich. You know, a Cuban sandwich, the bread is like one with everything else. It's like all one unit. And that's what makes Cubans so, like, one of the reasons they're so good. And it was just overkill with all that meat. I don't know. Yeah, and that's what I was thinking the whole time. Below average, 2.0.
That was cut too. Just so used to it. We don't have too many losers.
No,
on this
we
channel.
normally.
Just me and you.
That's a bummer. That's a bummer for the Piggery to like. I'd say like 80% of the time for local places, it's above a 2.5.
Yeah, that's true.
That's hard to. And for me to be mad, dude, you got to do a lot for me to be like upset, and I'm upset. That was just not worth the price.
You're good at being upset.
I'm upset. I acted. I'm upset.
This is you upset. I wish you were my dad, bro.
It would have been a way different childhood.
Your whole aura during this is a pretty upbeat upset.
Upset, and I'm upset. And I'm upset.
Guys, we'll see you tomorrow for a brand new video. Tomorrow, a Patreon suggestion, I believe.
Yes.
So very excited. So come on back tomorrow, another local review, and more of the same, I'm sure. So thanks for rocking with us, and go hit the PayPal or the Venmo. You said you were gonna tell everybody bye best friends going forward in the live stream.